welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's J Marie. I know it's been a minute. Life has been lifing. I've been doing things that I need to do. We'll talk about that at a later date, at a later time, but we got some new TV coming. Well, we got some new TV coming. Y'all gonna know what that means later on. Now, I don't watch all reality TV. It's some trash TV out here. I like TV that kind of gets me going. I like to make comments. I'm that kind of girl. So what we gonna be watching together, y'all, is the Ultimatum, but the Queer Love season 2. So I watched the last season of the Ultimatum. I think I watched the first season of the Ultimatum also. And I'm not gonna lie, the straight couples, I mean, they got drama, they got mess, but if anybody knows the queer community, baby, it comes with drama, mess, and a little bit of tea. But I can say from the trailer that I have watched, they are going to bring up real situations about why some people don't want to get married, and I'm down. Like, I'm ready to watch this with y'all. And if y'all don't know, it comes on Netflix, and then what? The first couple episodes come out June 25th, and then I think the next batch of episodes might come out July 2nd. I could be wrong about those dates, but we are going to get them batched up, and I am going to give y'all the recordings. I'm going to give y'all the reactions and the commentary as I can. Definitely maybe weekly, maybe twice a week. It depends, because sometimes your girl time is cut short, and I got some stuff I got to do. But let's get started. So honestly, I just want to discuss the cast. Like, I want to talk about who we have, the couples that we have. I do want to say the ages, because age matters. And I tried to keep up with how long they were dating, but from the snippets, I really didn't catch how long everybody has been dating. So let's get into it. And it's also important for y'all to know who is giving the ultimatum and who's receiving the ultimatum. And I don't really have any judgment or feelings about these people right now. We'll get all of that on the first episode. I'm just here to introduce who our cast is. So first up, we have Brittany and AJ. Brittany is the ultimatum giver, AJ is the ultimatum receiver, and Brittany's 27, AJ's 28. They've been dating for 5 years. That's our black couple. That's as black as it's gonna get. That's the only black couple I've seen, so hey. It's a lot of different ethnicities within this cast, so I give it that, but black, this is what we getting, Brittany and AJ. So next up, we have Ashley and Marita. I could be saying their names wrong, but give me a chance. Ashley is the ultimatum giver. Marita is the ultimatum receiver. Ashley's 30. Marita's 25. Next, we have Kyle and Bridget. Kyle is the ultimatum giver, and Bridget is the ultimatum receiver. Kyle's 30. Bridget's 28. Yes, they have their pronouns in the bios, but I don't get off into that. I'm not even disrespecting anybody. When I start talking about them individually, I definitely respect pronouns, and I will call them by their preferred pronouns. Next up, we have Haley and Pilar. Haley is the ultimatum giver. Pilar is the ultimatum receiver. Haley is 29. Pilar is 29. Okay, we got a couple that's the same age. I mean, the other age gaps, Ashley and Marita, that's a 5-year age gap, but it's not bad. And then we have, I'm gonna say Dana. It could be Danae. I'm gonna go with Danae. Danae is 25. We have Danae and Megan. I don't know, y'all. I wrote these down. I didn't even hear these people like introduce themselves or say their names. So as the season goes on, I will have the names right, because if y'all know me, I'm a name person. I'm gonna make sure your name is pronounced right, and I'm just gonna make sure that I'm saying it right and that I know your name. So Danae is 25. She's the ultimatum giver. And then Megan, I want to say it's Megan, but it's literally Magan. She's the ultimatum receiver, 27. And then the last couple that we have is Marie and Mel. Marie is the ultimatum giver. Mel is the ultimatum receiver. Marie and Mel are 27, and they've been dating for 4 years. So that's a little rundown on the cast that we have. If y'all watched the last season was a mess. It was chaos. We had, and then not even Queer Love, because I did not watch season 1 of Queer Love. This is my first time watching the Queer Love edition. Like I said, I watched the straight couples, and last season was a mess. We had 2 couples that left, and I had a lot of feelings towards what was going on. I have a lot of feelings towards reality TV because it's, although like it's reality TV, it's a production. Sometimes I think like the production, the producing, like there are some things that we could avoid, but that's on a whole nother, that's another reality TV show. But speaking about the ones that talk about love, I hate when people go on these shows trying to get attention, playing with people's love. That shit is not cool. But like I said, the queer community, they have their real issues on why they might want to get married, why they might not want to get married. And I'm very interested to see what their reasons are. Even some of the snippets, like some of these people come from households where that's not their, I don't want to say their ethnicity, but that's just not what, that's not their upbringing. That's not their culture. That's what it is. That's not their culture. And so sometimes I'm not somebody who feels like everybody needs to be married, and I think sometimes some people should just respect why their partner might be, you know, treading lightly or why they don't want to get married. But just know that if that's your person, that's your person. But I know that's not the same for everybody. Things are different, but I cannot wait to watch this season with y'all. Please, if y'all watched the trailer or y'all seen the couples and you already got a favorite couple, or you feeling some way about the trailer and you might feel like this person messy, that person whatever, drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments, y'all, because when I tell y'all, I got my opinions. I'm not saying my opinions are always right, but I can't wait to get into this season. So make sure y'all come back, subscribe, so y'all know when the episode, when I upload the video about the episode. Subscribe and you won't miss anything, okay? So subscribe, drop in the comments who you rooting for or whatever you feel about these couples, and I cannot wait to watch the season with y'all.